Hello, everybody! Hope you're all doing well. Sorry if I'm a tad bit late. I mean, it's not by too much. I was waiting for my tea to get made. And then I was also kind of debating... Oh, that got tiny. I think when I was trying to show off, do the preview of the Katawa mod. There we go. That should be the right size. And give you guys music. Perfect. There we go. We are all set there now. So, sorry if I'm a tad bit late, and also the fact that I decided to change up what I'm doing today. I had on the schedule, I'd be doing Digimon Survive today, but, yeah, no, I decided just kind of late last minute, I'm gonna do some Grisaia. So, yeah, we're just gonna play some more Fruit of Grisaia today. Move right on into, well, the next and last route of the game. Yeah, let's just do it. I want to get into it. I want to see what Yumiko's route would be. I didn't think VN streams were nighttime thing. They're gonna flip-flop. It all depends. I'm just seeing if I can handle doing a VN at night after having a day of work. Also, hey Nick, how's it going, buddy? I'm doing a little experimentation. And I was just kind of really in the mood for Grisaia, and also the fact, like, oh hey, there's no one else home right now, so if I want to get a little louder, I can get a little louder. Yeah. Fantastic. Alright, cool. You're doing good, good. Yeah, so, yeah, we're just gonna do some Grisaia tonight. Whether or not we do Grisaia tomorrow night, that's up in the air. It might just end up being Digimon Survive for sure. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And actually, I'm just thinking right now, probably in my stream tomorrow, because it's gonna be my last stream of the week. Just because I'm gonna take Fridays and Saturdays off. At least for the most part. Tomorrow, I'm gonna give you guys actually a double schedule. So enjoy that. You're gonna get a schedule for 2 weeks time. Just to keep you guys a little more informed right away. That's just kind of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys double a schedule, just to give you guys a good idea of what's gonna happen in those 2 weeks. And hey, I can give you guys a double schedule. Hell, come Friday, I'll be able to give you guys a triple schedule if I push it off to the, you know, the stream on the 21st. Thank you, new workplace that makes a schedule 3 weeks in advance. I know when I'm working pretty much a month ahead of time. It's so useful. I can literally plan my life around this more now than at my previous workplaces. It's just fucking great. I love it so much. But enough about that. That's what you guys are not here for. You don't give a shit about what I'm talking about, what's going on in my life. I mean, if you do, thanks. Thank you. But most of you are here for the game. And the game today, Fruit of Grisaia, as we can clearly see there. Unless it's just an optical illusion, and no, this is just be my actual Fortnite stream I decided to do. No, I'll save that for another time. I'm dead serious. I will play Fortnite at least once on stream. I do enjoy playing it. Zero build though. Not building. Zero build I enjoy. Don't. You can blame Mari for that. You can blame Mari for me actually learning I like Fortnite. So, yeah, next time we see Mari, we can thank her for making me actually enjoy Fortnite a bit. Anyhow. Last time we played Grisaia, we finished, well, Machina's route. Obviously. We finished off Machina's route. We got the good end of it. I'm counting on it. Machina's route. Done. Finito. All's good, I guess, in the world, other than the fact Yuji has now lost an arm. But, I mean, he doesn't have to work for Ichigaya anymore. I guess he's not really on the run anymore. At the very least, they probably just consider him dead. I don't know. Regardless, he's out of his job. He doesn't have to kill anyone or worry about killing anybody anymore. He can just have a happy life with, Machina in Florida for some fucking reason. On a beach bakery in Florida. Okay. But eventually all good things must come to an end, and the end for Fruit of Grisaia is, well, very, very near. We're going to be starting the last and final route of the game. And just a brief recap of everyone we've done. We've had Michiru's route, our pseudo tsundere that had, well, again, spoilers for all these routes, by the way, for anybody. If you don't want to be spoiled, I don't know, maybe, like, if you're watching this in a VOD, or if I have it on YouTube, maybe skip ahead, like, 2-3 minutes or so. In Michiru's route, the pseudo tsundere had a split personality and wanted to, you know, essentially let herself die and let the other one take over, feeling they were more worthy. But we managed to get the two of them to live in coexistence together. Sachi's route. The dutiful maid will do anything you say. Was actually our childhood friend the whole time, and unfortunately lost her parents in front of her on her birthday. And it was because of that trauma that she had to believe that she did everything she was told, something like that would never happen again. We eventually had to break her out of this, to make her try and do something we tell her to do, but then, you know, stop it from happening. Just to help break that cycle so she can finally move past that. And also, you know, reconcile and reconnect with her former childhood best friend. Amane's route. This is definitely one about guilt, and having, you know, having known Yuji's older sister, and been there in the accident that had claimed her life. It was just, you know, trying to get Amane past all of that guilt as much as we can. And eventually she does grow old and die happy. And our last route that we did was Machina's route, becoming a surrogate father for this young child. The child, quote, she's 15, whatever. Eventually making a spiral down into a world of corporate espionage and, you know, constant family infighting. We managed to break her out of that and ourselves out of our own cycle of violence. And in the end, we all live happily ever after in Florida. Yeah. But now we move on to the last girl, who's been a presence in all of these routes. Lesser in others. A little more significantly in the last route we did. But we are finally moving on to Yumiko Sakaki's route. Or Sakaki Yumiko, however you want to say it. I'm generally just going to call her Sakaki. But we're finally moving on to her route. She's the final girl of the game, our final route of the game. Will we laugh? Probably. Will I cry? Yeah, maybe. I mean, the game is 3-in-1 on that aspect. Will we just have a good time in general together as I read through the probable insanity that is the final route of Grisaia? Oh, almost assuredly. So, without any more further delay, let's just jump right into it and, you know, start to the beginning of the end. we are back into the very end of the common route. This is the last scene of the common route. From what I understand, if you just ignored all the other girls, like just did the options to, you know, not start their routes, and also even if you made the right choice for Sachi the first time but fucked up one of the other choices at the beginning, you will default onto Yumiko's route. Which is fine. So, let's just go. Everyone has their weaknesses. Human beings aren't omnipotent. If anything, we're largely powerless. And so, we must also be resourceful. We're born utterly impotent, and no matter how long we live and how much we learn, we'll always have more weaknesses than strengths. Our resourcefulness, then, is the tool by which we work around these fundamental shortcomings. Sometimes we find a way to conquer our failings. More often, we learn avoidance, ways to keep them from hurting us. Whatever the means, in the end, we gain the ability to scrape by. As weaklings go, we're a hardy breed. One afternoon, just as I'm leaving the shopping area in front of the train station, something catches my attention. I draw to a halt and turn to look. Hi, Yumiko.
お客さん?
Oh no, what is she doing to this poor man? What are you doing to this poor clerk, Yumiko? Sakaki, whatever. Sakaki, what are you doing to this poor clerk?
ごゆっくり.
Looks that can kill, and those who cringe in terror. If this were Nagasaki a few hundred years ago, you might guess someone had splashed mud on a samurai. But this is a modern town, not far from Tokyo, and that right there is a young woman. Ah, it's Sakaki. No shit. Just a moment ago, I'd sensed an ominous, foreboding aura across the street, powerful enough to inspire a momentary surge of concern. Thought there might have been some terrorist attack in the making. But I guess it's just Sakaki being Sakaki. Might have been a bit on edge since I had just paid a visit to Ichigaya to take care of some minor chores. Oh. Either way, I investigated the situation for safety's sake, only to find an individual in some ways more troublesome than your garden-variety terrorist. Sakaki Yumiko. A curt, antisocial classmate of mine. Should about cover it. I'm rather amazed to find that she's capable of projecting such a ferocious aura as to fool my carefully honed instinct for danger. It seems she's still capable of surprising me. Quite impressive, really. Though it's not likely that many schoolgirls would particularly enjoy receiving that sort of compliment. No one wants any kind of compliment you give them, Yuji, because it's always, you know, like a backhanded compliment. Still, just what is she doing over there? Sakaki stands under a colorful yellow and red striped awning, glaring powerfully through the glass at the interior of a small store. Since the girl is usually defined by her emotionless, disinterested, and asocial vacuum of a personality, the intense passion in that gaze is somewhat surprising. You got any more, adjectives to describe her in there? Emotionless, disinterested, and asocial vacuum of a personality? I mean, damn. Got any more?
年頃の女の子がクレープ屋の前にいるんです。普通なら何かしら妄想絡みの推測が出てもおかしくないと思います。
Oh, she wants crepes. I could go for crepes. That'll take too long. Sachi, having snuck up beside me at some point, offers a typically helpful suggestion. Fantasies?
はい、そうですね。買ったクレープが急に破裂して全身クリームまみれになってベトベトになるとか。
We're like not even 5 minutes into this. We're not even 5 fucking minutes into this route, and already we got a sex joke. And then you went, are you kidding me? Fuck Grisaia. Hey, Eddie, give it a chance. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, cream. Yeah, I wonder what kind of cream.
陳腐ながらもそういう妄想が一般的かと思われます。生クリームプレイか。
Why is Amane here? Well, I mean, you speak the word sex and, you know, she's gonna show up. Whipped cream play? I mean, if you're gonna do that, you don't want it on your clothes. The point of the whipped cream is that you wear it in the absence of clothes. You wear it instead of clothes. Or am I the crazy one? Yeah, I am the crazy one.
別に一般的じゃないでしょ、それ。
Are you fucking kidding me? Even okay, so Makina's gonna show up next. I guess just they're all fucking here. Look, I'm not asking for a description of your sexual fantasies, Sachi. I'm just wondering what Sakaki is doing in front of that shop. Oh, you're doing good? Good. Glad you're doing good. Quickly outpaced by the conversation, I attempt to get things back on topic. In the next moment, someone yanks vigorously on my sleeve. Probably Makina. You can go away. I'm tired of Makina. I already went through your route. Hey, Mari. How's it going? We were just talking about you earlier. Thank you for making me actually learn I enjoy playing Fortnite. That's what we were talking about. At least what I was talking about. Yeah, I did tell everyone next time we see Mari to say thank you for making me learn I like Fortnite. How you doing, Mari? That's someone being Makina, of course. You're good? Good. I'm doing pretty good. Tad tired from work, but, I'm getting used to it. Probably be fine by the next week, I think. But then me going to a convention is gonna fuck that all up. Because I'll be up later, and probably waking up much later for at least one day. 2 nights late, one very late morning. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. But I think I'll be fine. She's got a comically proud expression on her face. I'm reminded of a toddler reporting that she went poopy all by herself to her parents. In full expectation of their lavish praise. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Mommy, Daddy, I made poopy. Convention? Which one? Anime North in good old Ontario, Canada. The province that I live in. been trying to go. I've been trying to go to it. Like, I have been going to it every year for the past not that many years, to be perfectly honest. I can't even remember right now what was my first Anime North. But wasn't that too long? I still have all my passes though. I'm keeping all my passes just because that's just a fun thing to collect. But I'm going again this year after the disaster that was last year. Oh my god, standing in that line for so fucking long just to get my passes. My entire Friday was a wash. I didn't get to do anything I wanted to do. This time, though, there's no checking for your COVID vaccinations and all that, which is great. We're able to mail our passes out again, which is even better, so I just need to get to the hotel, meet up with my friends who have the passes, grab it, and I can do all the shit I want to do. Right away. So, Halle fucking Luya. Ah, man, I'm gonna enjoy it. And that's in... how much now? Next week, basically. It starts Friday next week. So close! And I get to see my friends for the first time since I moved. And I get to see my friend Jen, who I haven't seen in a little bit, too. And I'll finally get to meet Aura in the flesh. Y'all know who Oracle is, I assume. She's come by here many times. I'm also the constant presence in her streams as well. Also, you know, I've been really forgetting to do this. Because I am so dumb. Because I am such a dummy. Please, if you have not already done so, please check out good old Lumimari. Yeah, I'm a whore, but I'm your whore, Mari. I'm your whore. Yeah, please check her out. A wonderful VTuber. Plays quite a wide variety of games, so you never know what to expect, but it's always a blast. Always a blast. No, not only on weekends. All year round, baby. Oh yeah, Mari, I did also watch your Larxene fight on YouTube, just to see that ending. And even though I already knew the outcome, because well, I was there for it live, heart was still going at points. And that is why you're the much better Kingdom Hearts player than I. You're very much the better one. That's how I feel about my Lingering Will fight. Yeah, I can't wait to see you continue that as well. Could continue on with that and get to those other absent silhouette fights. I want to see how a true professional does it. Marluxia, I feel like, is going to be a big pain. Alexius will also be a pain, mostly because he just hits really hard. But you know what? You can easily do this. Larxine's just such a mega bitch. I think she's the hardest by virtue of just being a mega bitch in general, just by her character. Her character alone makes her a harder fight. I hardly think this girl is likely to have any accurate information, but I suppose it can't hurt to ask. Well, Makina, do you know something about this? What's going on with Sakaki?
きっとユミちゃんはあの店に因縁をふっかけて奪い取っては無下に潰して更地にする気なのよさ。
Well, that escalated quickly. Great. Thanks. You've been a big help. As expected, asking Makina was an utter waste of time. Not that I'm expecting anything resembling a coherent answer, I just can't help myself. Why would Sakaki need to do a thing like that? Yeah, why? Why would she? Why would she need to just, you know, make store go away?
え？だって趣味なのよ。
Huh? When you use that disbelieving, everybody knows that tone of voice, it almost sounds convincing.
それがユミちゃんの人間味なのよさ。
Violently snatching people's stores just to wipe them out of existence is her human side? Even for Sakaki, that seems excessively malicious. I've been talking with these people for several minutes now, and none of them have said anything remotely insightful. Or even coherent. Have they collectively lost what little sanity they had left? Hey Thanos, you got competition!
っていうかユージ、私たちが急に出てきても驚かないのね。
Okay, Yuji didn't, but I did. Huh? Oh, right. That's because I sensed your presence nearby. Okay, you're a fucking Jedi now, too? I mean, you're a Chunibyo because you feel like the devil possesses your arm whenever you need to kill. But whatever, man. I guess you also got Jedi senses.
へえ、相変わらず人間離れした回答ね。
Yeah, please call him out on his bullshit. Personally, I thought that bit about the whipped cream earlier was significantly more ridiculous. What was all that about anyway?
ああ、その話なら、やっぱ一度は女体盛りも経験しないとねってことでまとまったけど。
Yeah, I'm gonna have to eventually find a way to check that off my list. I mean, what? You reached a consensus on that? The initial topic was ridiculous enough, but how the discussion might have developed toward and arrived at that conclusion is completely beyond my comprehension.
ちょっと一応言っておくけど、アマネが勝手に言ってるだけだからね。私は別に同意してないし。
Oh, nice tsundere act. You finally got it together?
はい、みちる様は純粋なピュアガールですよね。髪は金色に染めてますけど。こら、そこのメイド。あんたの今の言い方、なんか引っかかるんだけど。あと髪の色もしれっとディスったでしょ。ビッチ扱いか。
Oh my god.
みちる様、10円あげますから、ここは抑えて。ビッチ顔でもビッチでないことは私も信じていますから。
You look like a slut, but you're not one. Oh my god.
あ、10円ありがとう。じゃなくて、フォローするつもりならもっとちゃんとフォローしなさいよ。
God fucking damn it. Hey, me and Michiru come as a package deal.
申し訳ございません。やはり髪も金色ですし、カラフルなピュアガールとでもした方がよろしかったでしょうか。
Pure as the yellow stained snow. Oh my.
論点はそこじゃねえ。
Oh, Michiru never changed. Oh, man. She is the butt of every joke on any route that is not her own.
ちょっと盛り上がるのはいいけど、あんたたちこれ以上騒ぐと私たちがこうしてるのが榊さんにバレて、きっと思いもつかない凄惨な復讐をされるわよ。それは困りますね。ミチル様、静かにしましょう。到底納得できないけど、場合が場合だけに一応黙っとくわ。
ユミちゃんが意味深にニヤーっと笑うと怖いのよ。ホラーなのよさ。
Oh my god. So, I'm kind of getting the idea this is a deliberate surveillance operation on your part. Covert activities of this sort are well within the range of my professional expertise, and this noisy crowd of schoolgirls would have to be the single least competent operation I've ever seen. I feel mildly dizzy. Well, let's put a positive spin on it and say, I'm always seeing new things when I'm with these people. Although I'd never, ever want to work a job with them. Of course, you can't say Sakaki's much better than the rest, since she still hasn't caught on. She's staring intently at a piece of paper in the shop window. Perhaps she's finally tracked down the menu that killed her family? At least, I hope that's a menu. If that sheet of paper has the manager's name written on it or something, I'd have to assume Sakaki was trying to place some sort of fatal curse on them.
もう30分もね。ああして微動だにしないのよ。
Okay, there's window shopping, and then there's whatever the fuck Sakaki's doing. You're at a crepe shop. You're looking at the... I guess you're looking inside the crepe shop. Just go inside the crepe shop. Don't be a weirdo standing out there for 30 minutes. Just don't.
店員さんもう半泣きだし。
In other words, you people have been here for half an hour as well. I mean, forget Sakaki. What's your objective here? I was originally thinking you came as a group and just sent her to buy everyone crepes.
いいえ、違います。第一、榊さんはそういう行動を取らないじゃないですか。
Very true. She kind of wants nothing to do with anybody. You do have a point.
私がたまたまユミちゃんを見つけて、みんなをメールで招集したのよさ。
Okay, then why are you here, Makina? Why were you here in the first place? A group stalking? You guys really get along.
人ごとみたく言ってるけど、お兄ちゃんだってそれでのこのこここまで来たんだから、おあいこなのよ。
I'm glad she's back to calling us Oni-chan in this route. I was tired of the papa. That's just... It was getting a little too weird for me. But I just coincidentally happened to... Well, no. I guess you're right. Can't really deny that.
何よ、その玉虫色の返事。
Forget it. Truth of the matter is, I'd realized halfway through the sentence that defending myself would require a tiresome explanation, and decided to follow the path of least resistance instead. It's one of the little tricks I've resourcefully picked up to make my life among these people easier.
で、最初のさっちゃんの言葉じゃないけどさ、ユウジは何してると思う？榊さん。
Well...
記号としてはユミコ、クレープ屋。あ、そうだユウジ、それ以前にあんたクレープって知ってる？
Every time I hear the word crepe, all that's in my head is Talladega Nights. And just the whole scene. Just that whole scene where Sacha Baron Cohen's character's got Will Ferrell's character's arm, like, locked against a pool table, ready to break it, and just wanting to make him say, I love crepes. That is stuck in my head. I see crepes, I just think immediately, I love crepes. Crepes are really good, though. I mean, they're really thin pancakes, essentially, and then you wrap it around stuff. I like them. Crepes are good. Who doesn't like crepes? Seriously, if anyone doesn't like crepes, please chime in. Or if you do like crepes, what do you like in them? I mean, I'm kind of a basic bitch. Whipped cream, strawberries. Think so. Whipped cream and fruit rolled up inside a thin omelet, right? Never ate one, so can't say? Okay. Well, they're not bad. Again, they kind of explained it right there. Whipped cream and fruit rolled up in a thin omelet. Or if you want, thin pancake. More or less the same kind of thing. Just a very, very thin pastry of some kind. Or dessert. Huh, thanks, Yuji. Yeah, there you go. There, you give a good short explanation of what it is. Oh, look at that, Nick. You're Yuji in this instance. He's never had one. Not that I've ever eaten one. Well, no. Maybe I did once or twice. But judging from the way I can't particularly recall the experience, it can't be that memorable a treat. Yeah, fuck my life. Yeah, no one wants to actually be Yuji. That's fair. That's fair. Don't be Yuji. Just don't be Yuji. I mean, in all fairness, I'm basically not that interested in food in the first place. And the crepe is a sugary thing aimed at women and children. It'd be downright strange if I was interested in it. And, well, there's more reason why no one wants to be Yuji. This fucking guy.
卵焼きというよりはパンケーキですが、
There you go.
基本的にはその通りです。
Yeah, pancake. Very thin pancake with fruit and whipped cream inside and rolled up, so you can, like, just hold it. Pretty sure you get them at fairs too now and stuff. I think. Just because they're really easy and quick to make in general, so they could just pump them out easily enough for everybody. I think. Probably. I'm gonna have to pay attention next time I'm able to go to a fair, see if they have crepes. More than likely, they probably just have funnel cake instead.
De, その甘いクレープ屋さんの前に榊さん、ユージはどう思う?
I see. I think I finally understand the situation. In short, they're all just bursting with sheer curiosity. After all, our cool and collected Sakaki appears to be longing after a sugary treat. What kind of crepe will she order? What's the look on her face going to be when the moment finally comes? How will she eat it? A new side of Sakaki Yumiko. A face she keeps carefully hidden from us. Might well emerge in that moment. Normally, this sort of event would hardly warrant such high expectations. You'd fully expect Sakaki to casually buy something in her usual apathetic way, and casually eat it without any particular expression on her face. But for some reason, Sakaki appears to be seriously conflicted instead. This tantalizing hint of something out of the ordinary has clearly fueled the group's hopes. Sakaki, every ounce of her concentration focused on the menu in front of her, glares into the window like a thug trying to intimidate someone into submission. Can't say I've seen anyone buy a treat with an expression like that on their face. What on earth is she thinking about at the moment?
おっちゃん、ケツネ一丁、ネギと揚げ玉ぎょうさん入れて、あとお出汁もようけめで入れといてな。
I'm sorry, what?
お姉ちゃん、うちうどん屋ちゃうねん。クレープ屋さんやねんで。
My thoughts exactly. What the hell was that?
いや、緊張感に耐えられなくなったのよさ。
マキちゃんがいきなりボケたので返すのに精一杯でした。
Right? But why did you bother?
あんだけすごい顔してっから突然そういうこと口走ったりしないかなって思ったのよさ。
Okay, look, not everyone is bipolar as you are. Okay, that's just wrong to say. Sakaki may seem fearsome at times, but this girl is frightening in her own right.
いや、榊さんはきっとこう考えてるはずよ。
Oh my god, is this whole stream gonna be them debating what the fuck Sakaki's doing looking at a crepe menu? What does my life become, people? What does my life become? You're supposed to be the responsible elder here, right? Don't get caught up in mocking his games.
いいじゃないのよさ。つかユージ、あんたマキナとかサッちゃんと私への対応に差がないか？ん？
I'm treating you like the adult you should be. Also, do me a favor and don't try to talk like the kids these days at your age. It's just embarrassing to watch.
豊島か。私を豊島と下げすんでるのか？
Forget it. I give up. Do what you want.
けー、まあいいや。というわけで、皆さん榊さんに注目。
Amane moves the conversation right along with all the lurching resilience of a drunkard trapped in the height of a midlife crisis. Holy fuck! That's oddly specific.
乳首を落としたんですけど。
Why was that a new type flash sound? How do you drop a nipple? Instantly, I feel the air around me freeze solid. What a moment to join in. Hey, Gardontor, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, you sure joined in on one hell of a moment. Ignoring this completely, Amane forges on ahead with her monologue. What the fuck? Yep.
右の A ピンクくてちょっと小さめなんだけど知りません？
Amane, nipples don't just fall off. Please stop. You're disgracing yourself as a human being. Yeah. What the I actually said the words, nipples don't just fall off. in like an actual seriousness. Like, I actually said those words. What has my life become? Whatever. It's Grisaia. Grisaia does a lot of weird shit. We've learned that by now. Clearly I haven't learned that lesson because I'm still surprised by it. I highlighted your streaming career. Oh, man. Yeah, one great highlight. I was gonna say hi, but what the fuck? Hey, Nevermore, how's it going, buddy? Yeah. Yeah. I can't even explain the context without me sounding crazy. Yep, 7 people got to see me scream about nipples. Yep. This is my life now. This is my life. Oh. Good God almighty, mother of fucking Christ, God. Oh. Like, I didn't expect to be hearing this when I woke up at 2 a.m. I've been gone a few minutes. What happened? Nipples. That's all I got. Nipples. I don't know. I would ask for context, but never mind. Best I don't know. A supposed fantasy of why Sakaki is looking inside a crepe shop that Amane came up with, saying she dropped her nipples. How I don't. I just don't. Also along the lines of splitting Machina in two. God almighty, don't remind me of that. You know, the scene where that I refuse to actually speak any of the lines of because no thank you. Ooh. Your beloved Kansai is the cultural capital of Japanese comedy, isn't it? Can't you tell the difference between a safe joke and one that's just awkward for everyone involved? Once again, nipples don't just fall off. Keska fuck? Oh my god, it's too late for me to be dealing with this shit. Oh, boy. Today's stream of Fruit of Grisaia is brought to you by the word nipples, okay? There we go. Yep. I'm gonna post that onto Twitter with absolutely no... Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna post that onto Twitter with no context. Zero context. Oh, I can almost guarantee somebody has clipped it. the day. Nipples. There, that's on Twitter. I literally just tweeted that. Oh boy. What have I done? What have I just done? Yeah, 10 out of 10 wholesome game, Nevermore. 10 out of 10 wholesome game.
ごめんマキナ。ちょっとお姉ちゃん一人にしてくれない
Yes,
かな。
please, Amane, walk away for a minute. Finally crushed by the awkward atmosphere, Amane slowly crumples to the ground in shame.
じゃあ次はチルチルの番ね。
Seems Michiru is anticipating this possibility, as she's been keeping uncharacteristically quiet and inconspicuous since the comedy routine started. To no avail, of course. Something close to panic spreads across her face.
っていうか、どうしていきなり順にネタ出しするのが義務みたいになってるのよ。ノリです。こういうのは乗ってこそだと思いませんか？でも自信ないし。
面白いとか面白くないのは実は関係ないのよさ。
Can't do any worse than Amane.
ここで大切なのはみんなが作った雰囲気に水を差して壊さないことです。みちる様、お分かりですよね。分かったわよ。この恨み腹さで
カーン。
終了です、みちる様。
Well then.
だから言ったじゃないのよ。
Okay, I didn't expect her actual fucking, character portrait to literally spin around. That was clever. And cute and funny and just out of nowhere. I have not seen the model like that just literally flip around like that. That's new. Michiru lets out a strange, piteous wail and collapses to the ground. You people are seriously cruel.
チルチルが好きだからこそやったのよ。
What is this game? It's a visual novel. Oh boy. But I clipped that. It's just a visual novel, Nevermore. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. It's a visual novel. I was just in the mood to do this tonight instead of Digimon. Just because this is the last route of this game that I'm starting. That a fact?
ネタは残念ながら本当に面白くありませんでしたが、そんなことは些細なことです。そうですよね、みちる様。もういい。話しかけないで。
It's okay, Michiru. Just crawl back home and cuddle up with Meowmo. I think he's still alive in these routes. Yeah, even we're still technically in the common route, so he's still alive. I think he's a he. I'm gonna have to look back at the Michiru routes just to see if they ever bring up Meowmo's gender. Michiru responds to her friend's tough love by curling up into a fetal ball next to Amane. But I'm not well versed in these matters, so if Machina says this is motivated by affection, I guess I'll have to take her word for it.
じゃあ最後はお兄ちゃんなのよさ。
What? Me too?
はい、当然です。まさか風見さん、ご自分だけは例外と思われましたか？
Well, I guess not.
期待してるのよさ。
で
こうなったらユージのがいくら面白かろうと八つ当たりしてやるんだから。
Okay, she did it again, and I'm happy for it. Why'd you feel the need to declare that? What a mess. Then again, even this nasty little game is nothing compared to the many seriously unpleasant varieties of humor I've had to deal with in the workplace. Consciously tuning out all sensory data, I turn my focus completely inward and rapidly begin to devise a plan. Speed is crucial in this sort of thing. A gag centered around Sakaki, eh? Maybe I'll play up the gap between her girly tastes and violent personality. Seems like it might fit the bill. Alright, that should work. I raise my head. To find everyone has vanished. Amane and the others are gone. Even Sakaki, who had been planted like a statue in front of the crepe shop throughout our little routine, has suddenly gone missing. This character reminds me of Nokia from Digimon. You talking about Michiru? You know what? Yeah? I can see it. I can totally see it. I can actually see it, Nevermore. You're actually not wrong. I never put that together. They got some parallels going. God, I want to get to Hacker's Memory. But I want to get through All of Survive first. I'll eventually get through All of Survive so I can get to Hacker's Memory. Even the voice sounds close? I don't think it's the same VA. Pretty sure it isn't. No, I guess she's still around after all. She's not currently in my field of vision, but there seems to be someone emitting an aura of murderous anger behind me. And there's no mistaking that menacing metallic sound. Seems she managed to sneak up on me at some point.
何をしていたの?
Hold that thought. Can you try saying, "Excuse me," which would make a better weapon? Banana or strawberry-flavored crepes? Just an experiment.
何? 意味不明なことを言って煙に巻こうとしてるの?
Right. Sorry, forget it. Do you want to know what I was doing here? I was observing you, Sakaki.
そう。とりあえず殺すわ。
So is Bruto finished true ending? That is 2 endings down, 2 to go. I need a break from the game? Fair enough. Totally fair. Sorry, but that's well beyond your capabilities. As I think you've known for some time now. When I turned back, Sakaki was indeed waiting for me. Despite the anger smoldering beneath the surface, there's no obvious signs of rage on her face. She's expressionless as always. I guess I should interpret that as a positive thing, but it feels more like a letdown. It might have been interesting to see some naked emotion from her for once. Where did the others go?
一目散に逃げたわ。
If you're gonna kill me now, at least take me out to dinner first.
クレープ屋の前まで行ってメニュー一つ満足に選べずにいた痛い女によっぽど失礼なことを言っていたんでしょうね。
Oh, so that's what's going on there?
え？
Yeah, we're all kind of racking our brains, trying to figure out why you're just standing there like a statue. To be more precise, we were amusing ourselves by inventing ludicrous theories. But I might as well leave that unsaid.
口を滑らせたのね。自滅というやつかしら。一生の不覚だわ。
I really don't think it's that big a deal. So? Were you able to buy a crepe in the end? I tried that new Zelda game. I don't like it. Didn't care for Breath of the Wild either. I mean, that's fair. Not every game is gonna, appeal to everybody. It looks good. It looks great. Just the fact that you can make all sorts of weird shit and contraptions out of it now, and that is just kind of like nuts. Though the most prominent thing I've seen is people torturing the poor Koroks as revenge for collecting all the Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild. Like, it's a little ridiculous because they're literally crucifying them or setting them up on barbecue spits or somehow making like 3-stage rockets to just shoot them up as high as possible. Like, damn. Yeah, maybe next time, Nintendo, don't make your players collect 900 of something. Yeah, people have made somehow fully functional mechs with guns. With just bits of wood and shit. Like, Jesus. And the game's been out for less than a week and people have already figured this stuff out. People are pretty creative. I see. It's just too difficult. Everywhere I go, I get killed by enemies before I can even get close to shrines in the distance. Okay, yeah. That's fair. From what I've at least heard, the tutorial of the new game is like less helpful than the first game. Like, you're given even less direction on what to actually do. But that's just what I've heard. I don't have a Switch, so I can't play the game. Ah, right. We still discussing this? She's oddly talkative. I mean, she's gonna give me the real story. Why lie about not wanting one in the first place?
両方とも美味しそうだから決めるのに迷ったの。
I see.
すごく迷ったの。
Right.
すごく迷ったの。
That hard a choice, eh? Sakagi, I swear to God, if you say it one more time.
笑うところのつもりだったんだけど。
No, he gets it. You're indecisive because everything was good. Everything looked great, so you just couldn't decide. I've been there a lot. That a fact? Sorry, guess I missed the cue.
いいけど。
Sakaki averts her face uncomfortably. I do feel bad about making her joke fall flat, but I seriously didn't catch it. To be honest, I still don't understand when or why I was supposed to laugh. Well, I guess the two of us just aren't cut out for this sort of thing. Sakaki may not be much of a comedian, but I'm hardly the best audience. So you never ended up making a decision.
決まったわ。
Tutorial is good, but then you're just dumped onto the map and left to it. I avoid spoilers. I want to discover it for myself. Ganondorf's one of my favorite characters, so I want to see him return to his... Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's just... That's, like, pretty much Breath of the Wild, and I guess also Tears of the Kingdom's thing, is after the tutorial, you get to do what you want in any order. Just kind of discover it. Here's your open world. Then why not buy it?
そうね。
But you're not holding a crepe.
時間が経ちすぎていたのね。見たら店員がずっと怪訝な表情を浮かべていたわ。すぐにこの店はもう利用できないと悟って立ち去ろうとしたんだけど、なかなか他の客も来なくて、離れるきっかけがつかめなくて。
Oh my god. Well, yes. Since you were standing there glowering like the incarnation of wrath, I expect any potential customers fled in terror.
で、あなたたちの姿を見つけて、ようやくね。
I see. Again with the menacing metallic sound. Not that it's particularly intimidating to me. Of course, Sakaki has to be aware that her threat is hollow as well. I expect she's unsheathing her blade, mostly as a means of to concentrate her hostility, rather than in the expectation that it'll make an effective weapon.
笑い物にするつもりだったのね。
Don't jump to conclusions.
他にどんな理由があるというの？
Once you got that crepe and started eating it, I thought I might get to see you smile happily for once. Simple as that.
Huh?
That was an oddly cute noise. Sakaki?
何それ？本当にそんなものが見たかったの？
Well, I'm a little interested, yes. Even her voice, just the tone of her voice has gotten softer. Sakaki's only reaction to my statement is a disinterested grunt.
でも、失礼なことをしたのに変わりはないわね。
Well, now she's back to being mad. If it seemed that way to you, then I can't argue. Sorry about that.
いいわ。罰としてさっきの話、その幻想を粉々にしてあげる。
Ah? Say what? She's forcing herself to eat a crepe.
どうかしら。
Uh-huh. I'm really not sure how to answer that question. This was the punishment handed down to me. I'm required to watch intently as Sakaki eats her crepe. You ate like my grandma. Next! I haven't gotten far enough to build robots, just barely beat the first 2 shrines, can't even figure out how to get food items to drop in the stone bowl. For cooking? Aren't you just able to, don't you just drop them in? I have no idea how the cooking works in Breath of the Wild, I'm not sure. Apparently, Sakaki plans to use this opportunity to crush my expectation that eating something sweet would prompt her to smile. Of course, this involves sending me into the creperie to buy Sakaki her treat. I have a nagging suspicion that may have been the main point of this exercise. That said, I don't think I've ever seen anyone eat a dessert quite this expressionlessly before. I just cooked fruit and it came out as if a 5-star did. I don't know how that shit works, guys. Like, I'm like just lost on that. I'd probably just make a dubious meal. I know that's a thing, apparently. They just throw a bunch of shit in there. It's like, oh yeah. Ever cook I try, but it misses the bowl and lands on the floor next to the fire. Ah. There's gotta be some trick to it. So she's obviously doing it on purpose out of sheer stubbornness that it takes a conscious effort to keep my amusement from showing on my face. Damn. That was a lot of words at once. Sakaki speaks triumphantly, an expression of superior scorn spreading across her face. Okay, geez, you didn't have to be a bitch about it. Well, I have to say I was surprised. Guess so. Her face tense with concentration, Sakaki earnestly devours her treat. To be honest, it looks a bit dirty. Oh, what with the whipped cream and all. Okay, so she's just got it all over her face. Well, there's no point in making things even more troublesome, so I'll keep that thought to myself. Sakaki, blissfully oblivious to my perspective on the matter, crunches and munches loudly away at her crepe.
以上が私どもの調査員による榊由美子さんについての報告です。セーブするわ。
Just gonna hit the save point at the very least. Just so I have one in case, you know, everything decides to crash again like it did that one time.
First contact ファーストコンタクトにおいて若干の拒絶反応はあったものの、その後は調査員とも比較的良好な関係が築けており、今後も調査を
もういい。
はい。
春寺さんでしたか。とりあえずあの親不孝者の動向は承知した。
そうですか。では私はこれで。
待ちたまえ。
まだ何か。
どうも私の言っていることがそちらさんにはきちんと伝わっていなかったようだ。いいかね。そもそも私があなた方に頼んだのはうちの娘の単なる素行調査などではない。
Okay, what are you wanting Ichigaya to do?
と申します
と、あのようなバカでかい収容施設、娘や他の問題児どもを安穏と生活させるために作ったとでもお思いか。警察沙汰寸前のバカ騒ぎをやらかした愚を反省し、一刻も早く真っ当な人間に戻って我が盗品グループの一員となる準備をしてもらわないといかんのだ。なのにあなたの報告によると連中はのんびりと共同生活を送り、当のユニコも一向に反省する気配すら見られん。
Repenting for what?
もはやこれ以上猶予を与えるつもりはない。そのためにはあなた方の送り込んだ調査員、名前は何と言いましたかな。
風見裕二です。社長、念のために申し上げますが、風見は単なる調査員ではなく あくまでも学生でありつつ、
そうそう、その風見何がしという男を送り込んだ以上、こちらの思惑通りになるよう取り計らっていただかないと困るのだ。
Well, guess we're gonna get a little bit more of Ichigaya in this route.
由美子が自ら構成し、私の言うことを素直に聞いて実家に戻るよう心変わりをさせるためにな。
何か勘違いをされていらっしゃるかもしれませんが、私どもの組織はカウンセリングや洗脳を生りとしているわけではありません。
We're in the business of killing.
無論作戦行動でそういうことを行うこともありますが、さすがに榊家のご令嬢とはいえ、国の資産をそこまで自己都合で動かすわけには。
春寺さん、いいかね。これは一般家庭の親子喧嘩ではない。100年にわたってこの国を支えてきた東賓グループの礎を速やかに時代へ移行するため必要不可欠なことなのだよ。そのために少しばかりそちらの余力を割いてもらっても罰は当たらないだろう。こちらの納めている税金と、そしていくらかの心づけのおかげでどれだけそちらの組織が動きやすくなっているか。
Kidding me? He's trying to pay her off.
春寺さんほどの人間ならわからないわけでもあるまい。
私どもの組織に榊社長のお心遣いを知らぬ者は下っ端を除いて一人もおりません。
分かっているじゃないか。では早速だが、由美子を改心させるための何か妙案はないかね。
そう急に言われましても。
I'm so sorry you have to go through this, JB.
そうだ、こういうのはどうだろう。こちらで仕組んでおいた連中に由美子を襲わせておいて、もはや安穏とした生活は送れないという危機感を与えるというのは。
What the fuck?
存分に恐怖を味わわせた後ならば、私の言うことも少しは聞くようになるだろう。どうだね、いい手だと思わないか。
I want my daughter to be less antisocial. So I'll arrange for people to attack her so she realizes the outside world is dangerous. Yes, that'll make someone become less antisocial. Totally. Okay, if you were supposedly paying Ichigaya to do this to make your daughter, you know, come home and not be antisocial, maybe shut the fuck up and let them do their job. Because clearly what you've been doing has failed. What you have done for probably a good chunk of her life has not worked. So, shut your mouth, sit on your stupidly overpriced leather chair, and go about your business, you waste of a parent. I'm not mad. Okay, even JB's like, are you fucking kidding me?
どうした？不満かね？
いえ、その作戦に従います。その上で一つ提案があるのですが。
提案だと。
はい、私どもの調査員である風見雄二、彼にお嬢様の護衛をさせたいと考えております。
何を言っている。それでは自作自演で危機に陥らせることにならないだろ
う。お言葉ですが、何もない状態でただお嬢様を襲わせたのでは、そこまで強い危機感を与えることはできません。
Alright, so you can set it up that there's been a reported possible threat against your life, so we're gonna have Yuji be your bodyguard just in case something happens and then have an attack happen. That's how you're gonna set it up? That's kind of what I'm getting out of that.
ですが、一度彼に護衛をさせた上で危機に陥ることとなれば。
なるほど。危機感はより一層強く植え付けられるというわけか。
はい。
That's the spirit home.
いいだろう。その件についてはハルデラさんに一任する。
Yeah, you fucking better. Truly family-friendly game. In the last half hour, we had nipples and worst dad ever. Yep. Yep, we did.
はい。では失礼いたします。
Good lord. Yeah, I can still go for a little bit. Yeah, I could definitely could. Just time to stave off, the urge to fall asleep, just in general. Just because I'm just tired. I'm tired because I was up earlier for work. Because that's just how it is now. Whew. So I'm getting sleepier earlier and all that fun jazz. Whew. So I just gotta fight it out for a little longer. I'm gonna be right back though and get something to kind of more drink than just my tea. So I will be right back. And I am back, for better or worse. Alrighty. Probably a bad idea to have more caffeine. Really like the BRB music, really soothing. That's just the game music. That's just the game music for that plays throughout like the entire game at points. Yeah, that's not my specific BRB music. That's just literally the game still going. But it is really nice. This game has really good music. Maybe I will make it my BRB music or something in the future, because this is actually a really good track. Possibly. Let's see, because I mean, it's nice. I do like it. And clearly, you guys like it. At least Nevermore does. There's no such thing as a fun job. Of course, you'll find plenty of people willing to declare that work brings them nothing but joy. But look around them or underneath them, and you'll always find scowling people covered in mud. More often than not, the person who loves their job is really just the biggest slacker in the office. Work is unpleasant and often boring. That's why they pay you to do it. If something you were doing in the first place just naturally becomes your job, you're either a genius, an idiot, or incredibly lucky.
ねえお兄ちゃん
What?
お兄ちゃんの仕事って一体何なのよさ
Unfortunately, I'm none of the above. By most standards, my occupation is just about the last thing you could describe as fun. It requires steady, rigid discipline. There's no tolerance for failure, but even in success, you'll never see the spotlight. On top of it all, it demands specialist expertise, extensive experience, and training even when off duty. It's a little hard to summarize, but I guess you could call me a craftsman of sorts.
職人寿司とか握ったり扇の金具作ったりするのに似てんのか
Thanks for saying sushi, because I've been like craving sushi for forever since I moved here, and there's no sushi places where I am. We're that far north that there's no sushi places. The only place I can even get sushi is a supermarket, and it's, well, supermarket sushi. So not like the real handmade stuff ready to go, like as you order it kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean. It's not an all-you-can-eat sushi place. It's so good. Some kinds of background music makes me anxious. This doesn't do that. Yeah, this is one of the tracks that is more calm. It does have more of its tension and sad music tracks, obviously, but we definitely hear this one a lot more than others. So, when I do go to Anime North, I'm sorta, kinda, maybe making my friends, make us go get sushi. Because I want sushi. I don't care if we have to fucking drive. Or get a taxi to go to some sushi bar that's away from the convention. I want sushi, damn it! Give me sushi! And maybe Dairy Queen if it's close by. But I don't think there's a Dairy Queen close by to where the convention is. I just want sushi, okay? I miss sushi. I miss my damn sushi, man. Okay, I love it. You want sushi? Yeah, I want sushi. Nick, you motherfucker. I don't want Tuna Fish Man. I don't want Tuna Fish Man throwing his body parts at, the bull also throwing his body parts at people. That was weird. How that's a kid's show, I don't fucking know. Well, I guess those would be typical examples, but craftsman is a pretty vague term. There's quite a range of people who fall under that umbrella. Today's sponsor is Nipples and Sushi. Oh man, this whole street. Hey, if you can get both at the same time, it's even better. Hey, we love out of context. Can I get lucky? No. I can't get that lucky. One of these quotes, there's two versions of one quote. One with context, one without. I can't remember what the one without is. Or even the one that is with context. I would have to look through my actual quote lists. If I still have that. Do I still have that? I feel like I bookmarked it. I should have. Oh, I don't. Okay, I have fucking Jen. I have my friend Jen's fucking bookmarked, but not my own. Good job, me. Ah, god damn it. That's fine. I'm gonna try one more time. Boom! There it is! There's out of context. She does that, just start eating her pie. And I believe quote 15 is the one with context. Yeah, there it is. There's with context, and 16 is without context. Oh, I'm glad it came up the second time. I'm gonna have to remember that. Quote 16. Yeah, you want out of context? There's out of context.
Reinforcements approaching.
Mochi! What's up, buddy? Thank you for the raid. Hey, Golden, what's going on, bud? Let me give you a shout out. Yeah, it's Yumiko time. Looks like we're eating our way up, boys. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. I think by now you probably know who I am, but if you do not, I am Baron Bananas, variety streamer, flesh tuber. That just kind of does whatever goes to me. Usually visual novels, RPGs, building gunpla on stream, and most of the time me just making a complete fool out of myself. Told you, Baron, I'll be there no matter what. You did say that, and you are true to your word, my man. How you doing? Oh, God, Machina. Oh, don't bring her up anymore. Oh, you want to see Ruby? Let's see if I can call her down here without having to actually go and get her. Yeah, she came. Come on, Rubes, over here. Sit. There she is. Want a treat? What do you do for treats? No, what do you do? Other one? Other one? Other one. That's not your other paw, honey. Other paw. No, not that paw. Put that paw down. Give me this paw. No. No, wrong paw, honey. I want this one. There you go. There's my good girl. Yeah, she's I love her so much. She's a cutie. She's a cutie. Right, honey? Yeah, yes you are. And thanks, Golden, for making me not have... You're gonna make me not swear for 5 minutes, really? Ugh. Why do you do this to me? The timer hasn't started yet, so I can say fuck as much as I fucking want, you fucking fuckers. Alright, let me get the thing up. This is now a Christian Minecraft channel. I mean, I do have Minecraft. Alright, timer. 5 minutes. Here we go. 5 minutes, no swearing. If a swear comes up, though, in any of the text that I read out as Yuji or as the narration, it does not count because I am just reading that. I have to self-censor myself, which, I mean, if you've been around here long enough, it's kind of hard, because I do, in fact, swear like a sailor. Actually, I think I probably put a sailor to shame. How old the doggo? Oh, yeah, nevermore. You guys can swear. You're all good. It's the 5 minutes is on me. I can't swear. That's a challenge for me, which I've actually been doing pretty good. Maybe I should up it to, like, from 5 minutes to 10. Just because I can do it in 5-minute intervals. And it's not like I cheat and I decide, yeah, I'm just not going to talk for those 5 minutes. I mean, I'm talking right now and the timer is going. I'm actually still trying to say stuff and have a conversation, just, you know, without actually swearing. How old's the doggo? Doggo! Ruby is... How old is she again? I gotta remember because we got her a little bit after I came back from Japan in 2019, so from then. So 2020, 2021, 2022. She is 4. She is 4 years old as of last month, I believe, if I remember correct. She's my 4-year-old girl. Still as feisty as always. So what of Yumiko goodness have I missed? Nipples. Not too much, honestly. Just the whole scene, the last scene of the common route that brings us into her route. Her standing in front of the crepe shop. Everyone kind of thinking, what is she doing there? And then her eventually catching everyone and Yuji, and Yuji just actually having a normal conversation with her. Saying, I wanted to see what kind of crepe you wanted to get. I wanted to see a smile eating it. That scene was so... Yeah, it was honestly an adorable scene. He was being sincere. It's like, I wanted to see you eat something sweet and just get a smile on your face. Like, that was actually a very, very sweet scene. I like that. Then we just saw her dad telling JB to, like, set up a thing to make her be less antisocial and eventually come back home for her to repent for whatever she did. And now we're gonna be your bodyguard. That's about where we are. Oh, just wait. Oh, great. That's gonna... Yeah, I already kind of raged a little bit at how terrible of a dad he is with his plan to scare her into stop being antisocial by setting up people to attack her, to show the outside world is scary. I mean, if you want someone to come out of their bubble and be more social, sending people to attack them is kind of the worst possible thing you could do. Because now it's like, oh, the outside world really is scary. I'm just gonna become a hermit in my room from now on. Now, this man doesn't think. Also, he's using an organization that is technically around to assassinate people, to scare someone straight? The reason is a bit more than just antisocial, but you'll see. Okay. She was beautiful, used to have a dog, but she passed 2 years ago. She was a Staffy cross with a Patterdale Terrier. She was basically like a scruffy Staffy. She was great with all the cats. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, Ruby's a, what is she exactly again? An Amble Neo Mastiff mixed with a Cane Corso. And we're pretty sure she takes more after the Cane Corso, and her brother takes more after the Mastiff, because he's a lot, like, bigger, taller, and wider compared to her. Granted, she is also the runt of the litter. So, there's kind of a reason why she's small. That is 5 minutes, thank motherfucking God. That just sounded like a Pokemon? I mean, it could be. I mean, come on, Ekans is just Snake backwards. People praising Gen 1 for being creative when we got shit like that. We have rat, mouse, and bird. Such wonderful, wonderful designs. And people complain about jingling keys. Yeah, best part, she's also very dog friendly. She likes other dogs. Doesn't bark at them or want to get aggressive. She just gets excited and is like, friend? Friend? And if she can't get to them, she just whines because, like, she just wants to, you know, wants to see new friend. Right, honey? Right? Yeah, you're a good girl. Her body was shaped like Staffy, and her head and face was powdered. Okay. Honey. Honey. Good girl. Oh, yes. You giving me the kisses? Giving me kisses on my arm? Or is that because you want another treat? I think it's because you want another treat. Alright. Go lie down, honey. Go lie down. She's probably not going to go lie down for a little bit. She'll just keep staring at me. You silly little goose. Alright, let's see how much farther I can get before I decide to call it quits, because I am actually still getting tired. It's because of work. But I'll get as far as I can. I just had to start her route today. Although you tend to think of those working with material objects, as in Machina's examples, there are some who engage in more abstract forms of workmanship. And the craftsmen, in my line of work, deal in the most formless thing of all. Anyway, what's with the sudden interest in my job after all this time? Hardly that interesting a subject.
そんなのここにいる全員が気になってることなのよさ。
Yeah, man, life is fucking stressful. It's not that it's stressful, it's just I had to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to go to work for 7. Then work till 3:30, so I'm just tired. Like, just legitimately, my body is just exhausted because it's been up for so long. It's getting a lot more tired earlier in the day now compared to when I was, you know, unemployed. I'll get used to it. I'll definitely get used to it. It'll just take a little bit of time. This is also kind of why I wanted to do Grisaia today, just to see how I could handle a visual novel after a day of work. And I mean, so far I'm actually doing pretty good. In all honesty, going for nearly 2 hours so far. That's my usual, so yeah. I think I can handle it. That a fact?
マキちゃんの言う通りですね。
Okay, hi Sachi.
だよね。
Anamane! Not that I'm constantly acting, but I am trying to keep my behavior fairly normal, so as to avoid projecting the atmosphere characteristic of my occupation. That's the best part about VNs. Low stress, high enjoyment. Very, very true, Mochi. Very true. Even so, it seems there's a degree of stiff artificiality to my performance that may have an equally unsettling effect on my classmates. A deeply regrettable failure on my part.
そうよそうよ。ユージってばほんと何者なのかよくわかんないのよね。なんか難しい言葉とか平気で使うし、何十キロと走った後でもケロッとしてるし、私のことすぐバカにするし。
Okay, Michiru, everyone makes fun of you, so you can't use that as an example. But you're right on every other account. I'm actually, you know what? And I'm kind of with Michiru on the big words thing. I've complained about it enough. I am also, you know, just apparently poorly read. As much as I actually do enjoy reading, there's apparently a lot of words I think I recognize I don't when I actually have to say them. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. But yeah, the run 50 miles thing is weird. But Michiru, everyone makes fun of you. I make fun of you. But I still love you to bits. Also, look at that, Mochi. Our girls are up on screen. There. Take away the text. I want you to get off the screen. Not at Saitama level. Yeah, true. But how many people can reach that Saitama level? How many? 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. Was it 100 squats? Oh, no, wasn't it 10-kilometer running? I'm not looking this up. Oh yeah, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and running 10 kilometers every day. Okay, what is 10 kilometers in miles? I gotta convert to the freedom units. 10 kilometers is only 6 miles. So, I mean, he's got Saitama beat on the running aspect, but not in everything else. Yeah, 10 kilometers is only running 6 miles. I mean, I'm saying that like, oh yeah, everyone can run 6 miles, no problem. I can't. Are you kidding me? I can't even run a kilometer. I can run a bit, and then I'm gonna start going to like a light jog and then a walk. Man, it's almost like I'm out of shape. No, that's a lie. I am in shape, because round is a shape. Actually, I'm not even round. I don't even know what I am. Putty?
みちる様、お言葉ではありますが、最後の一つにつきましては、風見さんの得意性を示すことではないように思われます。
Saitama harm one of the girls, usually be like Saitama plus level according to the VN consistency. Yeah, that devil would possess his right arm and make him do a lot of things. Oh god, I still can't believe that's a thing. If I'm lucky, I can feed all the cats without gasping for breath. Geez, that's a lot of cats then.
そんなことないわよ。だってこいつ私のことすぐにバカだとか、今までに見たことのない生物とか、少しは言葉を選べってぐらいにも。
Newly discovered mystery life form. Oh my god.
まあ、ミチルに関しての有事の指摘は残念ながら正当よね。あまねまで。何よこの五臓六腑っぷり。
Attribution? It's A2 Brutus. You're sneezing to someone's ass. Oh, A2 Brute. What? A2 Brute.
少しお静かになさった方がいいかと思われます。
I believe.
まあまあ、そう言葉失うなよ。な、ほら、バナナやるから食っとけ。
Fucking damn it.
何よそれ。マキナまでバカにしてんの。バナナってなんでよ。私の髪が黄色だからバナナ好きとでも言うの。
I mean, you are if you want to be my waifu on this channel.
髪の色が黄色だからバナナが好きだという説、とても斬新です。この小峰幸、みちる様についてきてよかったと心から思いました。
ついてきた意志があるのならもうちょっとフォローしてよ。ウッキー。
Featured the Baroness of Bananas. Damn straight. I mean, there's a lot of Baronesses of Bananas. I have a lot of those. That's... yeah, I guess that's what I'm just gonna call any character I, are very fond toward, I guess. They'll just be my Baronesses.
Uki, すごい完璧です、みちる様。
So, are you guys done asking me questions now? There haven't been many cases since my arrival at this school when I was grateful to meet you. but her ability to rapidly derail conversations is truly welcome at times like these. Need to watch out, girl. The main girl is quite literally the Baroness of Bananas. Oh my god. But just as I'm about to wrap things up and make my leave, a cell phone rings in my pocket. Unfortunate timing. I slide it out and check the caller ID panel. JB, huh? Most contact from JB in any form means a business discussion. Accordingly, I'm always careful not to answer her calls when the others are in earshot. I leave the dorm and walk a few paces before hitting the answer button and bringing the phone to my ear. It's me. You'll have better luck finding the proverbial free lunch than a job that's genuinely fun. And mine is certainly no exception to the rule. Okay, so you just got told you're a bodyguard for Yumiko now. When you live in a communal residence, you're always going to find some people you hit it off with and some who are harder to handle. Ideally, you'll find points of compromise and stay on cordial terms even with the difficult residents. One of those underappreciated little skills that gets you ahead in life. Unfortunately, I don't possess it. In this dorm, I guess a Mane would be first on the list in terms of friendliness. Although in her case, it's less hitting it off and more hitting on. Next in line would be Sachi, but she's got some abnormal quirks that can be tricky to handle, so her rank falls slightly. Makina and Michiru have a hard time even holding coherent conversations, making it a little hard to evaluate if we think in similar ways. But if I humor them with a little attention, they'll start chattering away all on their own, so in a sense, they're easy enough to deal with. I might not be blessed with much in the way of social skills, but even I can interact with those four without particular difficulty. But it's number 5. That's the problem, right? This girl, however, is a different story. We were on seriously hostile footing from the very start. And our frequent chance encounters in the dorm haven't really helped. There's still a sense of tension in the air when we run into each other. Granted, that's a bit of an improvement compared to the way she used to slash at me with a box cutter on sight, but her attitude remains stubbornly standoffish. There's no sign of a real thaw in relations.
今日誰もいないのかしら
Looking around the area in a slightly forced way, Sakaki mutters those words without particularly directing them at me. Mane's out shopping with Makina. Said they'll be back this evening. The principal called Sachi to run an errand for the school. I haven't seen Michiru all day. When I answer, she glances at my face for a brief moment.
そうなの
The conversation dies there. Sakaki once again begins moving her eyes across the pages of a novel I'm sure she already finished reading. We may not talk much, but I've learned enough about Sakaki over the last few months to say that we've got a surprising amount in common. We both enjoy reading and don't mind spending time alone. We're both prone to mull things over in languid sky-gazing sessions on rooftops. But similarity doesn't have much to do with hitting it off with someone. When it's two similarly unsociable types like us, it's easy for conversations to stagnate awkwardly. Asymmetrical interactions with people complement each other through contrast, actually make for a much more harmonious atmosphere. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes having two of the same person in the same room isn't gonna be a great thing. I got two different types of people, and you get interesting conversations going. Every once in a while, Sakaki's eyes flick up off the page to shoot a quick glance in my direction. Might sound like a girl in love trying to secretively keep an eye on her crush, but the reality is less idyllic. She seems to be trying to figure out how to extricate herself from this awkward situation. Although Sakaki is clearly bothered by the heavy silence in the air, I don't find it that uncomfortable. After piling the 4 books I brought from my room on the table, I lean back on one elbow and begin to work my way through the first. It'd probably be more considerate for me to take the initiative and leave, but owing to certain circumstances, that's not gonna happen this time.
失礼。
Apparently reaching the limits of her endurance, Sakaki abruptly drops her books onto the coffee table and stands up. Before I can even react, she turns to 3 o'clock and starts to walk away. Looking up from my book, I call out a question before she can make her getaway. You going somewhere? Sakaki's progress pauses, but after a moment, she walks off without so much as turning around. Her slippers squeak against the hallway floor with an orderly rhythm reminiscent of a soldier on the march. Alright then. Snapping my book shut, I rise quietly from my seat and begin to walk off in the same direction. With a steady, regular gait, just like Sakaki's, following in her footsteps. Oh, here we go. Oh, Christ. You want me to play bodyguard?
そう、榊由美子さんのね。知ってるでしょ？
I'm familiar with her name and face. Other than that, my information's pretty limited.
へえ、そうなんだ。てっきりいろいろと知ってるもんだと思ってたけど。
I have no idea what you're trying to imply, but she's just a classmate. We're not particularly close.
じゃあ、少しは知ってもらわないといけないかもね。はい、これ資料。
JB picked up a thick file from her desk and passed it to me. It contains a bulky bundle of A4-sized documents. The first page had a photograph of Sakaki's face, along with some simple bullet points concerning her background. I did receive a very basic overview of the girl's personal circumstances when her father visited the school. At a glance, those pages didn't contain much beyond what I'd already heard from the principal. But the fact that we had a file on her in the first place reinforced my impression of Sakaki's importance. I see. With a background like this, I suppose a bodyguard or two might be warranted.
そうなのよね。あなたにとっては普通のクラスメイトでも、実際問題として、あの子を取り巻く問題はいろいろと複雑なの。
So it would seem.
彼女は盗品グループのトップの一人娘として、いろんなところから目をつけられているわ。特に彼女は一人でいることを好むみたいだし、略取の危険性は常に考えるべきね。
Makes sense so far, but you want me to protect her by myself?
大げさなのは彼女自身も嫌うでしょうし、そんじょそこらの SP を大勢連れてきたところで、ユージ一人にもかなわないでしょ？
Alright, that's right. Feed the ego. Don't overestimate me too much. It'll end up biting you in the ass.
正当な評価よ。本日一蓋〇〇より風見雄二は同任務に就くように。妨害があった場合は実力でこれを排除せよ。
Understood. The reason I've begun poking my nose into Sakaki's life to the point of following her around. It's not a manifestation of any personal feelings on my part, but rather the result of a perfectly legitimate order handed down to me in a professional capacity. Since I've been employed in this role, I fully intend to approach it seriously. In my line of work, your orders have absolute priority, even when a job happens to involve a close friend or relative. And protecting a classmate from approaching threats is something I do without being asked. So I didn't have any real reason to refuse this particular position. Through this rather abrupt sequence of events, I assumed the role of Sakaki Yumiko's bodyguard. Without her knowledge. However, although I'd anticipated as much from the start, the mission in question quickly encountered a number of practical difficulties. Yo, where are you off to?
あなた、最近よくその質問をするわね。
Have I?
ともかく、私がどこへ行こうとあなたに関係のあることじゃないわ。それじゃあ。そこに立たれると、私が外に行けないんだけど。
Yeah. So where are you headed again? Didn't catch it the first time.
しつこいわね。どこへ行こうとあなたに関係のあることじゃないでしょ。分かったらそこをどいてくれないかしら。
Why? Going somewhere in a hurry?
駅前、古本屋に行って前に気になってた本を買おうと思ってるの。署名はロシア民族楽器の歴史、筆者は小室重生。これで満足かしら。
That's so? Good to know. Alright, you're free to go.
だからあなたに関係もないし許可をもらうようなことじゃないって言ってるでしょ。
Okay then, let's go.
またあなたなの？
Why that again? Not like we run across each other that often.
偶然かもしれないけど、あなたと二人きりで顔を合わせるケースがここのところ増えている気がするんだけど。
Just your imagination. By the way, you headed anywhere in particular?
どこだっていいでしょ、そんなの。
Oh. Somewhere you can't tell me about? Everything alright?
無視して立ち去ろうとしたのに回り込まないでくれる？
Well, you didn't answer the question. Pretty rude.
あなた、私の態度を見て事情を察するとかそういうこともできないの？
Oh boy. You're not making it very subtle here, Yuji. Those circumstances are what I'm asking about. And if there's some kind of problem, then...
トイレよ。なんで私が説明も何もしないかお分かりになったかしら？
Yeah, the casual box cover. Not even with the clicking, it's just, she just has it out. She has to express her discomfort. Yeah, I just noticed that now. 1 second. I can fix that. Wonder why it just decided to die on me. It's such a weird spot, too. There we go. All good. I hope it wasn't like that for too long. When the fuck was I looking down like that? Like... Hey, a little bit of comedy. Yeah, I believe I have a solid grasp of the situation. My apologies. Enjoy your trip. Excuse me. She's really on guard. Well, not that you can blame her. Thank you, thank you. And the list gets longer. From the moment I began putting my instructions into practice, Sakaki's gotten a great deal more wary around me. The reason, of course, is my abrupt intrusion into her bubble of isolation. Nipple Sushi Freeze Cam, hell yeah. That's today's stream in a nutshell. It's entirely understandable. When someone who hasn't demonstrated much interest in you suddenly develops an acute interest in your movements, anybody would get a little suspicious. But since I'm acting on orders here, retreating outside of her comfort zone isn't an option. Okay.
2、3、4。
セーブするわ。
じゃあこれは購入しますね。買い占めです。
Good job, I'm wearing headphones, or everyone would wonder what the fuck I watch. Yeah, wearing headphones is probably a safe bet with my streams. See, I never know what's gonna come out of my mouth, or out of a game. But with that, I am going to call it there for tonight. I don't think I can stave off, you know, being as tired as I am now for another longer scene. So I'd rather end it right there, right at the, you know, the start of a new one. So that was good. We got a little nice little distance into Sakaki's room. I'm pretty happy. Buy sushi nips. Oh my god. Yeah, I won't go to bed right away, but I won't be able to continue to stream, that's all. I'll still be up for probably maybe at most another hour or so. Tomorrow. Where's my schedule? There it is. Alright, it's probably going to just be Digimon Survive for sure this time. Probably. We'll see how I'm feeling. I mean, if I end up having kind of the house to myself again tomorrow night, then it'll be Grisaia. If not, I'll just make it Digimon Survive. So it'll be one of the two. It's gonna be one of the two. Also tomorrow, I'll show you guys my schedule for next week and also the week after, just because I can. Just because it's just gonna be slightly different the week after next, because of how me getting time off for work actually ended up happening. It just changes up my normal work schedule so far, so that's all. So I'll just kind of give it to you guys all at once, and then, you know, whittle it down as we go. And I can explain more about why I'm doing certain things for next week and the week after, just cause. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone, you know, for watching it. Yeah, we had a fair bit of people in here today. That's pretty good. Alright, Grisaia night streams are kind of a good thing. But we're gonna send the love off, because I want to raid people if I have a decent amount of people. Who we got? Well, I mean, they were in here earlier, so... Yeah, they were in here earlier, so we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna raid into good old Lumimari. She was in here earlier. So let's give her some more love. Looks like she's doing some more of a fishing game called Dredge. Yeah. Seems very interesting. She's been playing it for a few days now, so if it's got her interest, clearly there's something to it. So, we can use either of the raid commands, depending on whether you are a follower or subbed. Either one is fine. So, thanks everyone, for watching, commenting, and lurking. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you again, Mochi, for the raid, buddy. Love you, man. I will be back at about 7 o'clock tomorrow night for either Digimon or Grisaia. We shall see. So, hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your night, and let's send love off to Lumimari. Later.